In this video, I'm gonna show you how I saved $2,000 in the fastest way possible. I'm Giuseppe, and this method that I'm gonna show you is gonna blow your mind because it completely changed the way I look at money. And it all started with one book, The Richest Man in Babylon, a book wrote a long time ago. And I can promise you that if you understand this principle, or the principles that are explained in the book that I'm gonna share with you, you're gonna be far ahead than 97% of population. The simple concept is, every time you earn money, anytime you have income, you should first and foremost pay yourself. And what I mean by that is that you must save, you must put aside and never touch 10% of everything that you earn. So for example, if you earn $100, 10% is $10. If you earn $1,000, 10% is $100. And in the thumbnail, you've seen the screenshot of my own investment in the past years. And you're probably thinking that, oh, it's easier for you, you've been doing it for a while, so you know, but I struggle, I never had money at the end of the week. But it was the same for me. I started saving and investing $5 a week. I'm sure you can find $5. But the principle states very clearly that the first thing you do when you receive your money is to put at least 10% away before you do anything else. And with time and sacrifice and discipline, you will learn how to live on 90% of your wage. And if that's not enough, you need to manage your budget. You need to try solution. You need to find solutions that help you achieve that 10%. Because that's you. You deserve it. You earned it. You sweat for that 10%. And when I learned that, something clicked. I started small, as I said before, with $5 a week, using an app called Spaceship that helped me be more disciplined. If you're curious about, I'll leave a link in the descriptions, but don't feel like you have to look at it. But that really helped me. And what blew my mind away was how fast I saw my little wallet, digital wallet, growing, and also growing, helped by the compound effect of investment. Basically, your money doesn't just add up, but every time the market grows, your money grows. It's like it's multiplying. Most important principle that you have to learn is to understand that you need to put your money to work and not keep them still. Over the last 7 years, I managed to save about $40,000. Sure thing, I wasn't meant to use the money, but there are some exceptions and I had to access those savings. But imagine if I didn't have them. Imagine if in 2018 I didn't start saving $5 a day, and now I'm basically saving 10% of my wage every week. And sometimes, thanks to my side gig that I had, the micro bakery, I was able to save up to $250 a week. And that helped me. Now listen, this is not financial advice, and I will never give financial advice. This is just my story. I'm showing you what physically worked for me and how I've been able to grow my wallet just by changing my habits, my spending habits, my priorities. But I want to cut it to the chase. The real lesson here, it's basically consistency and discipline. You must be disciplined. You must have consistency. You must want to achieve goals, because this is going to make your future a much better place. We live in a world that I call the microwave society, where everything is easy. You go Afterpay, you go Zip Pay, you got all these chances where you can purchase things and pay them in 8 weeks. That doesn't help, because you never learn the power of saving money to buy stuff that you want, because you can have it now. And it's not healthy for anybody financially. Especially because when you can buy something instantly, you never learn the true value of money. And if you're watching this, it means that you care about your future, especially your financial future, especially your net worth. You don't have to start with $100. You don't have to start with $1,000. You start with what you can. And you must achieve that 10% as quickly as you can by cutting on unnecessary things. We often disregard how many subscriptions we pay or how many things we waste money in, like buying 3-4 coffees a day. If you calculate that, that makes up to $100 a week. Just in coffees that you're purchasing, just for the satisfaction of buying a coffee that you can make at home for 30 cents. That's mind-blowing. It's not about the amount of money that you save, it's about the habit that you create, the strength, the discipline. It's gonna make you feel so good. There's a wonderful analogy in the book. There's nothing more powerful than a man that carries gold in his pockets. And it's so true. Once you have your first goal of $2,000, $4,000, $6,000, $10,000, you see how you feel. You know, you always have something that protects you. And we live in a world that everything is so terrifying, temporary. Try this method. I'll leave the link to the book as well because it's unbelievable. So much value in the book. There's the 5 golden rules, there's this 10% rule, there are a few analogy of tablets that I found in the ancient world of Sumerians. It works. I've tried it. It worked for me, it worked for my family. I'm teaching that to my brothers, I'm teaching that to my children. And please, never stop believing yourself because I believe in you.